Welcome. My name is Liora and I'm a tarot reader. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a reading on Ayra STARR, and it's a requested reading. I think I've heard Ayra's songs on TikTok, but it's kind of one of those moments where it's like, oh wait, that's her. Like, also I think it's because I'm like my like musical interest, I don't know how to say it, but like my interest is more R&B and pop than Afrobeat, which I do enjoy it. Like, I'm not gonna say that I don't enjoy it, because I do. So I'm definitely going to be listening more to her album. I just briefly listened to it a little bit and also looked up Rock Nation and Mavin Productions. What was it? Or Mavin Records, I think. Yeah. No, okay, Mavin, sorry. Mavin Records, yeah. Which is a Nigerian record label. So yeah, I just wanted to get in the know of a few things before I started. But I have the questions. So, oh, and I also want to thank everyone that has been wishing me well with my leg and everything, and wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate you guys a lot. I really do. Okay, let me open up the questions. So we have quite some questions. So I don't know how long this video is going to be. I hope that I will have time for everything. But if I don't, I'll do a part 2 if, you know, if people want me to. Okay, so, oh, and I also want to say before I start is, hold on, I'm multitasking. I can't multitask. I'm so bad at it, even though I am impatient and I like doing things all at once. Let's do this picture. Okay, everything in this video is alleged and it's for entertainment purposes only. Energies can change, so I'm just speaking of the energies that are now. Oh, and I also want to apologize for my nails. They have just been falling off. It's that time of the week, you know, when you have press-ons. And I also don't prep them super well. I just lap them on and then I hope they last me a week. These have lasted like maybe 2 weeks, but yeah. All right, first question. How does she feel about her album Starrgirl coming out? Will her songs get popular in the future? Okay, I think I'm going to ask these ones first and then go a little bit deeper with the tarot deck. Wait, let me put this in frame. Okay, let's start. So how does she feel about her album Starrgirl? Okay, how does Ayra feel about... It's a little bit trippy because my dad's name is Ayra, but I-R-A. So I don't know what to... I kind of like... I think in my head I see my dad, but it's not supposed to be him. Is it weird? Sorry guys, come on. Okay, how does she feel about her new album Starrgirl? Oh, she likes it. Huh, okay. That's interesting, the hope reversed. I think she's hoping that it does really well. I think she's kind of doubting that it might not do well with the hope reversed. How does she feel about her album? Oh, that's cute. She really enjoys this album, guys. Like, this album is true to her, like truly, truly true to her. But I see with the hope reversed, I would say that, like, she feels so, like, she put everything into this album, and she just hopes that it will do well, and that it won't flop, is what I see. Okay, let's add more with the tarot. I'm gonna ask if her songs will get popular in the future. But she does have a lot of monthly listeners. I think I saw she has 20 million. That's really good. I don't really know when she started making music, but that's really good. Okay. Will her songs from, I guess, Starrgirl? Will her songs from Starrgirl get popular in the future? Let's see. Okay. I think that with just the Four of Swords reversed, I'm seeing that her other work has been slept on a lot, and that this might be a turnaround for her with this album. Will her songs from Starrgirl get popular? I can't even speak. Did I say Starrgirl? Okay, well. I don't know why. I feel like, I don't know if this makes sense, but it feels like a person that is very proud of your work. Like you're proud of it, but you're also worried about other people's opinions and what they will think. It's like when you're alone listening to your song that you made, you're proud. Then you think about releasing it, you're like, wait, now it's scary. Like, I don't know if that makes sense, because I'm thinking with the King of Wands. And also with these cards, like you're proud of it and you're happy and it's everything that you wanted, but you're also doubting it a bit. Well, let's see. Will Ayra's songs get popular in the future? Okay. Will her songs get popular in the future? Oh, Lord. Can you see it? You can't see everything. I have to like, maybe I can adjust. Wait, guys, let me just adjust this real quick so I can make sure everything's in frame. Okay, so we have the Seven of Swords reversed, which is about coming clean. Strength reversed, which is usually like not having enough strength to like kind of take on how do you say it? Take on difficult situations. And the Daughter of Pentacles is the Page of Pentacles. So it's kind of like a student energy. I don't know why, but I feel like I'm more picking up on her doubt when it comes to the album more than if it will get popular. I wish I knew more of her discography. I don't really know a lot of her discography because it's also like there's something that needs some sort of transformation, but it's like you kind of don't want to because you want to stay safe. You don't want to explore different maybe genres, maybe mixed genres, or maybe like do a completely different sound that you haven't tried before. Things like that. Ooh. Maybe I should ask another question that would make it more like I think I'm gonna leave this for now. I do think that I do see traction towards this album, but for some reason, Tara wants to show me more her doubting the album than actually anything being wrong with the album, if that makes sense. I don't know. Maybe she's a bit afraid of like trying new things? Question mark with the page, because the Three of Swords reversed was what's above the Page of Pentacles, so it's about like learning something. I have a lot of questions to go through though, so we'll leave that for now. I think we'll get more answers because we do have some questions here that will probably answer if she will become more popular. Let's ask, what will be the outcome of her album? What will be the outcome of her album, Starrgirl? What will be the outcome of Ayra's Starrgirl album? What will be the outcome? What will be the outcome? What will be the outcome? What will be the outcome of her new album? What will be the outcome of her new album? These cards are really stubborn. I guess they're tired. Wake up! I'm like forcing them to work. That's so insane. Okay, Ayra STARR. What will be the outcome of her album, Starrgirl? Ooh! Okay, my bad. Let's see. Okay. I feel like I don't know how to explain this, but I think with the Six of Pentacles, I see her obviously getting a coin from this. Like I feel like that's pretty understood. With the Moon reversed and the Emperor reversed, there's like some sort of lack of structure. Or maybe this album isn't as... Okay, no, that would kind of be more like the Hierophant though. But there's some sort of lack of structure here, and also I do think that I haven't read the lyrics of any of these songs. I just like listened to like 10 seconds of each song before I started. But there could be something about this song that is more like opening up. But what is the outcome? Or like, again, with this whole thing of like people have been sleeping on her, people haven't been seeing her. It's kind of like what I said before, how like I've heard her songs, but I didn't know it was her. That's kind of like the vibe with the Moon reversed. It could mean that people will discover, oh, this is her. Oh, this song that I heard on TikTok, it's her. I like this song. Let me check out her other stuff. That's kind of what it's giving. And it could be because there has been a lack of structure. Okay. Yeah, I did. When I listened a little bit to I can't even speak. Oh my goodness. I'm going through it. Anyways, with the King of Wands, it is a very, I wouldn't say hype album, but it's very like, I don't know, it has an oomph to it, if you know what I'm saying. I don't really know if that makes sense. But the King of Wands is like you can feel the presence of her in it. And it's a very strong presence. What will be the outcome of Ayra STARR's Starrgirl album? Oh, okay. That's funny, the star. There's one interesting thing. I don't know if this is accurate or if this is factual, but when the Hangman is coming up here, it feels like Because there was one song on this album that is called Hot Body or something. And for some reason, I feel like wasn't that song released like a long time ago? Hold on, let me actually check. This is what a hot body can do. I'm so bad at this. Maybe it didn't. Maybe it wasn't that long. But I feel like I heard it a long time ago. Okay, yeah, it came out 2025. Okay, it came out a year ago. Okay. I feel like... I feel like that delay, that 1 year delay was because of the lack of structure. Maybe in her team or something, or there's something here. And it's funny because these two cards have the same or a similar orange cat. I wonder if that will have some sort of, or maybe, wait, let me, maybe she didn't have the funds to release it at that time. Could be that. But is that the reason she's starting this album? Because it took so long to release it? I'm not really seeing a full yes. It's kind of like it's a part of it, but I think mostly, maybe she was doing most things on her own when Hot Body 2025 came out. And I don't know, maybe because the Hermit is like, you're really like, you're searching deep by yourself. There's no one there to guide you. You're guiding yourself. So, and the Ten of Pentacles reversed is like, it could be short term. It could be like, what is it called? It could be not feeling supported financially or supported in general. So it could be that she didn't have the support, the financial support to release this album. She probably wanted to release it earlier, but it came out now. But I honestly don't think that that's a bad thing with the STARR that it came out now. Now? What am I saying? That it came out now with the STARR. Like, I'm seeing that this is going to be a big part of her success, but as far as now, I don't see this doing like I don't know who's the top one, like Taylor Swift numbers. I don't know, maybe I don't even know if she's the top one artist on Spotify, but you get what I mean. Like, it's obviously going to be a big part of her growth, and I think that this album is going to be making a lot of money and is going to be getting her attention. But I feel like I would see more of like maybe Six of Wands or the Sun if it was like a wow, you know? But it's like people are interested. People are like, whoa, she has star quality. Like, whoa, I wasn't expecting this. This is someone that I want to continue to follow. Like, I see her getting a lot of new traction. But not like crazy numbers like someone like Taylor Swift or another popular artist that has been doing it for decades. At least now. Okay, what other questions do we have? We have, how does she feel about her label, Mavin Records, and her management label, Rock Nation? Okay. Let's see. We'll do Mavin Records here, and I still can't speak. Mavin Records here, and Rock Nation here. Okay, how should she feel about Mavin Records? How does Ayra STARR feel about Mavin Records? At peace reversed. How does Ayra STARR feel about Rock Nation? Wait, was there something there that I didn't see? Okay. What does Ayra STARR feel about, or how does Ayra STARR feel about Rock Nation? How does Ayra STARR feel about Rock Nation? How does Ayra Starr feel about Rock Nation? Overwhelmed reversed. I think Rock Nation is very good at taking all of her thoughts and making it into something. I think with overwhelmed reverse. I can't speak today. Okay, well, okay, I don't want to manifest that I can't speak today. I'm just a little bit weird. Yeah, with the overwhelmed reverse, I'm seeing that whenever she has a lot of thoughts, she doesn't know how to like make it into something concrete. Rock Nation is very good at helping her do that, is what I'm seeing with this card. For Mavin Records, I don't know, it feels like they just stress her out. I don't know. I wouldn't say that Peace Reversed is super good, honestly. But I do want to ask more. Do I want to ask? No, I'm going to ask the normal tarot deck. How does Ayra Starr feel about Mavin Records? How does Ayra Starr feel about this? Okay. It could mean that they don't let her have creative freedom, maybe. I'm not sure, though. It's just one card. How does Ayra Starr feel about Mavin Records? Oh, they could be very, like, very picky. Maybe they like to pick her ideas apart. Maybe that's why she has some about self-doubt inside of her. I don't know. Does that even make sense with Mavin Records? I have no idea. I don't know that much about it. I just know that she's under that management or label, and that's about it. How does Ayra Starr feel about Mavin Records? How does Ayra Starr feel about Mavin Records? Okay, it's like this. It's like, maybe I want to put out something, but it doesn't please this label or whatever it is, label, management label. So they pick my thing apart, make it into something maybe more palatable. I'm not really super satisfied, but at least I get to put something out. That's kind of what it's giving with Mavin Records. We'll see how she feels about Rock Nation. If I'm completely off about, it's just like they can take her ideas and make it into something. I'm gonna put these back because you never know. Oh. How does Ayra Starr feel about Rock Nation? How does Ayra Starr feel about Rock Nation? Oh. How does Ayra Starr feel about Rock Nation? How does Ayra Starr feel about Rock Nation? How does Ayra Starr feel? Oh, goodness. Okay. Well, it's not looking too good there either, honestly. I feel like it could be that they expect a lot from her. Like, a lot from her. With the Eight of Cups. Because, like, with the imagery, it's like, you expect me to climb this mountain and still be okay after it? What are you talking about? Like, that is insanity. And maybe that's why it's overwhelmed reversed. Because why I thought it was... I think it could still make sense that they can turn her thoughts and ideas into something still. But I also feel like with the other cards here, it's more leaning towards like, this is going to overwork me a little bit. Like, it could mean that some of the things they want her to do is somewhat above her skill level right now. Like, I think that she is very talented, that's for sure. And I think also maybe, okay, maybe I don't know if that's true though. But it's like, I see with the Eight of Cups, I see with the Nine of Cups reversed, I see it with the Strength reversed. It's like, you're trying to make me climb Mount Everest. You're trying to make me sing this thing. You're trying to make me do this. Does she dance? I don't know, maybe she does, but like, you're trying to make me do this dance. You're trying to make me sing in this tempo. It's really difficult. I'm tired. Like, why are you trying to make me do this? Does that make sense? I don't know, guys. That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. But I also see her doing it. Like, I see her doing those things and actually being successful as well. Because at the beginning, we got like happiness and all that. I think she's really proud because they did push her a little bit with this album, probably. I don't know. But they did push her a little bit, and I think she succeeded, it feels like. I don't think it's like she gives up. She's not someone that gives up. I don't see that for her. But I do think it was very difficult. Maybe that could also be one of the reasons why it took so long for this album to release. I don't know. Is it a year long? I don't even know. I'm not that into like music stuff. Maybe a year is not that much, and I'm just, I don't know, someone that doesn't know anything about it, and that's why I think that a year is long. But I have a feeling that this album would have been put out faster or before, I think it was released August 14th, if some things would have changed. Like, if she would have maybe got more support. And yeah, but I also think it was kind of like a little bit of a good thing too. Like, she was pushed a little bit, I'm seeing. Okay, will her management team promote her new album and her in the Western market? Okay, will her management team promote her new album? Will her management team promote her new album? Wait, I'm stupid. It's a whole question. Why am I freaking dividing it? Okay, will her management team promote her new album? Okay, I will first ask her I will first ask for a new album, Starrgirl, and then for her specifically. Okay, will her management team promote her new album in the Western market? Will her management team promote? Will her management team promote her new album in the Western market? Will her team promote her new album in the Western market? Okay. I think this is a good thing so far. Because I think this is also a little bit giving the whole thing. I've heard her songs on TikTok. I didn't really know it was her. But then I find out that it's her, and I'm like, but this song was really good. Why have I not seen her? I'm going to go check out her stuff. I like her stuff even more. I'm going to listen to her. That's what it's kind of giving. It's like a new, it's connecting to new people, is what I would say. Okay, will her management team promote her new album in the Western market? Will her management team promote her new album in the Western market? Oop. Will her management team promote her new album in the Western market? Oh, why did it keep falling? Like, I would say it's a yes. They will. Yeah, and I think the fact that they will be doing that is why is why, how do I say this? It's literally why people will be, the whole thing that I said before. Like, new people will be discovering her, will be interested in listening to her album, will like it, and will continue to look out for her new things. You know what I mean? But with the Nine of Pentacles, it could be that she will be doing a lot of, like, interviews and a lot of, like, shows because of her management label, and it might be a little bit stressful for her. But otherwise, yes, they will. I'm guessing that's also the answer to the question if they will promote her in the Western market, but I'm gonna ask that anyways, just in case. Okay, quickly. Will her management team promote her in the Western market? Yeah, they will. Chariot, they will. They 100% will promote her. Okay, next question. Will she become one of the most popular African pop stars and incorporated into the Western mainstream market? Okay, she's moved to New York from Nigeria to expand her career. Okay. Then that's a long flight, girl. Okay, will she become one of the most popular African pop stars and crossover into the mainstream market? I really have to focus on this question because it's so long. I don't want to trip over the words. That's why I'm like quiet. Okay. I think there's definitely big potential. Is that something? Yeah. It's like they're stepping stones. She won't immediately after this album become the biggest pop star, but I think it's a stepping stone. Like, it builds up, especially with Ten of Pentacles. Like, she has big potential to become with a lot of hard work. Or not, it doesn't have to be super hard work, but meticulous work, not quantity over quality, very like quality things. Oh Lord, no, that's too much. Chill, okay. I would say not right now. Definitely not right now, but the question is, will she become? I think there's very big potential with the Ten of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Cups. She could really become like a staple household name. I do think with the Four of Swords and the Page of Pentacles reversed, I don't know if it feels like that one thing about experimenting. It's very like she needs to, well, she can do whatever she wants, but I would like, if I were to advise her to do something, I would advise her to experiment more and not so much think about but I guess it's also a label thing where it's like we have to think about what does well. But personally, I feel like sometimes what would do well on paper is only half. All right, I'm back. I literally did a workout. It took that long for my video to export and me to free up some space. And I really do want to finish this reading. I don't want to be in like a hurry or anything. But I did write down kind of like how I meant with, I don't remember exactly what I said, but like trying different genres, I guess. So I wrote, like, as an example, I'm not saying that this will be interesting, but like, let's say that she would blend Afrobeat pop with like a rock or something. Like, just yeah, because I feel like I don't really know if it has been done. I'm not that into like the different subgenres of Afrobeat and all that jazz, but I think you'll understand the example that I'm trying to give. And then again with the whole be innovative, and don't put yourself in a box of what you think people will like and what the label will like. I know it can't. I think it's also hard because the label has to make money, right? So you can't completely experiment as much when you're quite of like a rising star, I would say. So it's definitely not now. I wouldn't say that she will become this big Afrobeat pop star that like everyone knows of, everyone listens to, everyone, I don't know, I guess like a Taylor Swift or someone similar, or maybe like a Drake, or like a SZA. I wouldn't say that SZA is completely worldwide, but she is very, very, very popular with like Gen Z and probably millennials and Gen Alpha. Probably more Gen Z and Gen Alpha. I'm not saying that. Not Gen Alpha. Millennials, I'm not saying that. There aren't other people that also listen to her that are older and younger. But someone like SZA is a good example of that. Okay, I think we're done with that. I want to move on. Hopefully this makes sense. The one thing I do want to do is make sense. So, okay. We have, I want to ask if her moving to New York will have any benefits to her career. Will the fact that she's moved to New York have any positive benefits or any benefits to her career, to Ayra Starr's career? Ooh. I think there is a lot more work in the music industry. I can't even speak. There's a lot more work in the music industry in New York. That's definitely a fact, especially with the Three of Pentacles. There's a lot of more collaborative work that she can do with people that are established. But I don't think that is 100% something that is going to make a super big impact right now for her career. Will the fact that she's moved to New York have any benefits on her career? Queen of Swords, yeah, because it's all about making the right moves. The fact that she's moved to New York have any benefits in her career? So, what kind of benefits? Yeah, but she will. With this card, it's like she might have felt left out in the whole music industry circle, which makes sense. If you're in Nigeria, I don't think they have as big of a music industry as the US has, or like a place like the UK and things like that. Lamb. So she definitely feels like she will be let into more collaborative work that can make her more successful. fact that she's moved to New York have any benefits on her career? Yeah, again with this card, like we got the Hermit up right before, where she felt like she was a lot alone in her wanting to become a star and become a music artist and a singer and a performer and all of that good stuff. But now she feels like she's stepping more into like the whole circle of the music industry. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good with the terms, but I hope it's like it's making sense. And I think the only thing that is also kind of, I don't know how to say it because it keeps coming up, the whole thing where it's like something needs to transform with her. I think it's the way that she's thinking about things that needs to change, because the Queen of Swords is about how you think. I think she's maybe a bit too critical of her work, which can kind of water her work down. Because I think she's so good that even her watered down stuff is great. So I think that, I don't know if this makes sense, or if this, that's just what I'm seeing with the Death Reverse and the Queen of Swords. She must be very critical. Is she a Virgo? Or does she have any Virgo placements? I don't know. Look that up real quick. Or maybe she is an air sign. Oh, she's a Gemini. Okay. Well, that makes sense. Oh, she's a Leo moon. Yeah, Leo moons are very, if she is a Leo moon, because it depends, of course. But Leo moons are very, they thrive on validation, and the dark side to Leo moons is that they're too codependent on what other people think of them. So that tracks. With the Gemini, does she have, wait, what does she have? Now I'm like going into her whole like chart. Sorry guys. Okay, she has Gemini Mercury, yeah, okay. Cancer Venus, Cancer Mars. Yeah, I feel like Geminis are very, like, they want to do things differently. But I think her Leo moon is kind of like, but that might not be what will make you big, though. So it's kind of like a tug of war. But I think definitely the good thing about moving to New York for her is that she will have more collaborative opportunities, more collabs with people in the industry. That's what I'm seeing. I think she has, okay, I'm not going to go into the astrology, okay? This is a tarot reading, okay? We have, what are the things her fans should look forward to? Okay, this is an interesting question. What are the things Ayra Starr's fans should look forward to? Let's see, what can you guys look forward to? We'll see how this card is colored, because it can be interpreted in different ways. What are the things her fans should look forward to? Okay. I think the whole thing of seeing her more, I feel like it's a big thing. Oh. Knight of Pentacles. Slow energy. What are the things? I don't know if, this is not fully in the cards, but I feel like she will be in front of a crowd more, like some sort of crowd more. If it could be performing more, but I think I feel like it's kind of sad though too, because in reversed, it's a little bit like chaotic. Also with the full reversed, it's a bit chaotic. And Three of Swords is like betrayal. Okay, I'm gonna just say quickly that I feel like I didn't really say this before, but now that I'm thinking about it, like I think, yes, she does have something inside her that wants to, wants people to like music. It's very human. That's not something that is weird or anything, obviously. So I think she, in her, I don't know how to say it, but in her core, she's not a person that would want to take super big risks. And I also think that the whole situation is added on because the label does not want to take risks, as of now at least, because they want the money. I think that could be the reason why the Emperor Reverse has showed up a lot that I didn't really see before, because her own doubt was coming out loud as well. But yeah, because there's a disconnect to yourself, because you're worried about being betrayed, being like being not well liked, or people turning their backs on you. I hope you can hear that. My sisters are laughing really loud. I love laughter, but not right now. And it's like with nine of cups, you're satisfied with what you have. You don't want to take risks, and the label wants to make this money. Like they want to build that. They don't want to do something that would jeopardize not making money. Even though I personally think that her doing more experimental things would be very, would be something that would help her career. But I also think that there's a time and place for everything. Maybe right now is not the right time, but I do think that that could be one of the main reasons why she's not really blooming yet. But again, everything has its right time. Maybe this is not the right time for this to happen. But that's what I'm seeing with that whole thing. What are things like? I don't even think I will have time for that, even though I would want to ask about it. You know what? I'll ask that. I'll do a part 2 if this video does well. I will do a part 2. And I'll ask what are the things coming up for her. Also, how does she feel about Tyler, Thames, and Rema? And who is her current love interest? I will save that for another video, unfortunately. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Hopefully it was insightful. That's all I want to be. And I would love to know your guys' opinions as long as you are respectful. And drop suggestions down below. I do have a list and I'm literally going through everything. So even if it takes some time, even if it takes some time for your suggestion to become a video, I am taking it from who suggests first to who suggests last. So naturally, you will see your video come up eventually. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more, because that lets me know that you enjoy my videos. And yeah, bye-bye!